Thank for all the audience. Very proud, not only to be here is for the movie and for you, because this is the world premiere. I will never forget these nights in my life. The first time I shot the movie without you.
And it's his birthday.
And my birthday too. I think just a minute to be grateful with these people, Fernando and Roxana. They made possible to make this movie in Argentina. Emily Gotto and Samuel Zimmerman from Shudder. Give me the chance to make what I want to make with all the freedom to make this movie. It was not easy to crazy people allow me to make this thing. Aguerrebehere is my wife, but is who made the production designer of this movie, and it would be impossible to make this movie without her love and without her passion and without her patience. And this movie is because of her, because this is the truth. So I'm very thankful for all of you.
I'm going to let all you guys think of some questions, but I'm going to start things off. The thing that really impressed me and I was struck by is the world building and the fact that the film opens and you're introducing the world through dialogue, but it's not ever in your face. What was that very important to do from the beginning to sort of describe this world that is like our own but different in strange ways?
Yeah. Thanks. I know I hate the movie that it's over-explaining the myth, but you need to explain the myth. So I came from making a movie that I decided to not explain enough, terrified. But it was my decision. And it was there for me to, okay, how could I explain everything what happened without an asshole telling, okay, I guess that's why I invented the rules and I placed this situation with the myth already running since probably two weeks, I don't know. Honestly, I don't know.
Did you start with the rules? Was that sort of the first part of the writing process?
No. I start with just the guy Roden. Probably gonna have a question about that. But yeah, we live in Argentina. We have a lot of field, and there's a field contaminated by glyphosate. It's a poison that making raise your food, our food. But the people who live there is poor people who live in poverty, who works in the fields, and probably you find families dying by cancer, and nobody knows about them because the poison killed them. And maybe it's probably nobody knows about that because the owners of those fields are poor people. Probably I start from the monster. I'm trying to make an exorcism movie, but giving my style.
Now that's really interesting because there's in the first half of the film there's this idea that this implication that the government is actually using rotten cases and possessions to do land grabs. Like that's a component of the film. So I was wondering if you could elaborate on that idea as it relates to the movie, and maybe what the implication is towards the end of the film when you hear that the town lights have gone off and they've initiated the protocol. Like that, I'd love to hear more about what that world building is.
Yeah, always is the fault of the government and everything, or even for the rich people who live in Argentina. I guess it's weird because it was written before the pandemic, and all the conspiracy theory is here. And after the pandemic, I said, oh, there's a lot of movies that's gonna look like my movie after the pandemic. They got the fault of, there's some kind of struggle of classes in this movie. The poverty, the guilt of the poverty because they didn't warn to the police or to the and for the rich people is the poor and the government also saying the same guilt. And for me, it's usual to see that in my country. Probably that inspired me. So delete the question for who inspired me. My government, my rich people.
I'd love to talk about the device that we see in the film. Did she design the device?
She designed the device.
Because what inspired the design? I love that it looks so complex, but we never exactly know how it works. And again, so it just fires the neurons in your imagination. What went into designing that device? What inspired it?
Excuse me, hablo en español. Perdón, sí, ella traduce. Está inspirada en astrolabios, objetos que tienen que ver con los astros, antiguos objetos metálicos y armas antiguas. Y fuimos combinando elementos como para que nunca sepamos bien qué va a pasar con ese objeto cuando sea utilizado, porque en realidad nunca lo vamos a ver accionándolo. Quizás en una próxima película, pero en esta no.
It was inspired by astrolabs and by devices used to measure and to direct the stars, old metal devices and antique arms, and the way that it was presented was combining elements of it in a way that wouldn't lead the audience to know how it could possibly be used. With that intent, maybe in another movie, but certainly not in this one.
And Fernando and Roxana, what was the most challenging as producers trying to realize this vision? What was the biggest challenge in achieving what Demián wanted?
I talk in Spanish too. Lo más difícil es acompañar a Demián. This is very difficult. The man, ¿no? But I think fue muy difícil trabajar con los niños. Creo que ese es el gran desafío. Haber trabajado con esos nenes que estuvieron siempre muy presentes y muy activos, y eso, acompañando la cabeza de Demián, ¿no? Todo el tiempo.
The hardest thing was working with Demián, but it was also very difficult to work with children who were very involved and very active in the process. It was definitely difficult.
Yes.
For your errors, I go to confidence in you with your English is better than mine. Como productor de Demián en esta película también y en Aterrados, y como guionista yo también y director, peleamos mucho, peleamos. El guión, ¿qué quiere contar? No entiendo. Pero lo acompañamos porque confiamos en Demián y no entiendo. Es la primera vez que veo la película junto con ustedes, ahora entiendo. Congratulations, Demián, I understand. Thank you very much. Yes, porque bueno, somos productores que yo, en mi caso, probablemente en mi casa vea o Fellini, o Coppola, o Scorsese o Leonardo Fabio, que es un gran director argentino, pero cuando uno está con para mí, un genio del cine del terror como Demián, finalmente uno confía, digo, no, maybe he's right, okay, go ahead with him, vamos a acompañarlo, y sí, él tenía razón, y esta noche nuevamente volvimos a ver una película de Demián, acompañándolo y tratando de colaborar y estar cerca de él para que esta película se produzca. En la próxima película igual voy a seguir discutiendo contigo fuertemente, siempre, es mi trabajo, pero bueno, así estamos, es la confianza cuando uno cree en un director, en un gran director.
Let's give Lucia a round of applause after this.
As a producer on this film and on Terrified, having worked with Demián twice now, both as a writer and as a director, we constantly fought. What story are we trying to tell? How are we going to do it? But now I know, congratulations Demián.
Thank you.
You pulled it off. At home, I'm more likely to watch Fellini, Scorsese, Leonardo Fabio, who's an Argentinian master. But when you work with a genius of the horror genre like Demián, you have to trust him. You have to go along with him and his vision. And tonight we see that he was right. I was just here to help and to accompany him along the way. But I know that next time, the next film, we'll continue fighting. But I'll know that it'll be worth it.
See you. We're getting some questions from the audience. Right up there, you shot right up like a bullet. How much energy was with, like, your actors? There's some scenes that are just full of incredible energy. How did you get your actors into that manic state, especially during the major set piece with the dog and like, how do you perform to that?
As I always say, I don't know. But I choose the correct actor for this movie. Excellent actors, as you see. I hope you could appreciate. And they give us all the moment. Never complain of anything. They support me and they survive in me, even the little kids. But no, the energy is. I have a goal. I guess they are looking at me. What is my struggle and what is my war to win this? My battle to win this war, and they following me. I don't know. I guess I choose the correct actors. Obviously, I cannot make this movie with this kind of actors.
Were there a lot of rehearsals, or did you have time for rehearsals?
Yeah. We rehearsal a lot.
Right in the front, and then we'll go over there. Yes. Okay. How did you design what went into the design of the rotten?
Well, Laura, do it again.
Really?
Yeah. She designed it. And then Michael Belta, who is the artist for
Makeup artist, yeah.
Yeah, he made the puppet. We made a facial replacement and post-production. Some part of the voice is my voice. I recorded in my house. But yeah, no, it's just a puppet because we needed him quiet and rotten. So we don't need a makeup or anything. But it was a lot of time, a lot of money, a lot of work.
Yes, right over there.
Thank you for this film. Do you plan to the second part to this?
Will the story continue? Will the story and the world of When Evil Lurks? This might be a question
Look
for
at
Emily.
producers. Look at them.
With pleasure.
personal question. Are you turning this into a series?
Is the ambition even a series was the final part, but also what was your favorite sequence to film from everyone?
A nice question to ask to them from me. What was the favorite sequence of this movie that we made? Which one? Microphone.
The dog scene.
Oh, really?
Let's talk about that dog scene.
What about Emily? What about you?
My favorite sequence?
Yeah.
Absolutely, from start to finish, every single scene.
What?
You sell me, you love me, Shimi. Yes, it's a very good line. Do you remember? Is the with the crash with the car? Yes. You sell me. Sorry, my English, but dijiste que me amabas, Shimi.
You said you love me. You told me you love me. But it was easy to make.
Again.
I love the sheriff office. See, nothing happened there.
There's so much good world building in that scene. It's just it again fires the neurons. I do want to know a little bit more about the dog scene. We don't have that much time for more questions, but I really want to know, how did you pull off the dog sequence? What were the elements involved, both in the dog attacking that shot to whatever this is being dragged around the room?
It wasn't easy. I'll be honest with you, because there's no CGI in the movie. I guess that the hardest work was to find a little girl who supported by the attack. The hardest work was to find a dog who, when attacked, doesn't kill the kid. The combination of
interpretation here. Hang on.
The combination of both. I mean, the dog who attacked doesn't kill the kid, and the kid doesn't die when the dog attacks. I guess the combination was the hardest on the team.
She's alive.
Time for one more question. Oh wait, I didn't get anyone in the balcony. Yes, right over there, right there in the middle. Yeah.
Speaking of the dog scene, I was wondering what it was like to work with a lot of child actors and how involved, how much did they know about what they were making and how
Yeah, did you traumatize these children for life? I think is the question.
I was worried with the phrase of the little girl that she said, "Daddy gonna kill you." Because we make a very huge casting. We receive all the time casting for a little kid. Daddy gonna kill you. Daddy gonna. And the father talked with us and said, all the way that this little girl is saying the same in the school. Daddy gonna kill you, because she was recycled for the audience. But yeah, we've been scared for poor kid. I think, I don't know, where are they now? Then we said, I could drink.
We checked in on the children.
It was hard, really, really hard, because try to imagine after pandemic, we made this movie after pandemic, and there's a lot of regulation to work with little kids around the world, and one of the regulations on our country was you couldn't shoot more than 4 hours per day, and no more 3 days per week, and I needed 12 hours per day all the week and all week. That was almost impossible to make. I guess production and direction team make a really good job to try to keep the kids and work the scene of the kids and when we need it. But it was really, really hard. Almost the most hard part of the movie was to combine the hours of the kids for this movie. It was horrible for me.
Well, the result is seamless.
Thank you.
Please put your hands together. EVIL LURKS. Finance the sequel.
6 October in theaters.
It's gonna be in theaters, October 6th in theaters too, so tell your friends. Yeah.